The upcoming Let the Good Times Stroll fashion show isn't just about style. It's about showcasing the incredible talents and spirit of individuals with different abilities. Joining us now is Andrea Brock, author and founder of Just Like You. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
you brought this beautifully illustrated book with you titled
ma'am.
Just Like You. And I want to read the first page of it because as soon as you open it, it says, "This book is designed to comfort kids who have special needs or disabilities. I want you to know that you are no different than anyone else because of your life challenges."
right.
So what led you to write a book like this?
Well, I have a son with special needs and disabilities. So because of his challenges, we went through a lot. And I always poured into him to let him know that he's no different because of his challenges. So I wanted everyone else to understand that they're no different because of their challenges.
Nice. And why do you feel like it's important to start educating at such a young age? Because this book is written for children.
It is written for children because kids, they learn at a young age, and if we educate them and let them know, because if they don't know, then they sometimes treat kids differently.
Yeah.
And if we tell them, hey, they're no different, then they'll start loving them and treating them with grace. And if we tell them at a young age that we need to treat them with grace, then that's what they'll do.
Absolutely,
Yes,
because
ma'am.
kids are mean.
Yes, they can be.
They can be
Yes,
very
they can
mean.
be.
So
Yes, ma'am.
educating them at a young age seems like the best thing
Yes,
to do.
ma'am. Yes,
so
ma'am.
this has turned into a fashion show.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So what was the transition into that, and what are the details of the fashion show?
Well, the one thing that I do, because my son loves to dress, and you know, when kids are different, people look at them different, and I'm like, you're not going to look at my son different because of his disability. You're going to look at him because of his fashion. So we dress. That's what he does. So that's what I do. I dress him. Fashion show is May 10th at the Dream Center. I'm giving this out to all individuals with special needs or disabilities. It's a free event. Everyone is welcome to come. Just let them know that they are worthy of it.
Absolutely.
You know, I had a woman who told me she's never dressed up before. And that to me was worth it. If one person is affected by it, it's worth it.
Absolutely. Who exactly are going to be the models?
Individuals with special needs and disabilities. People from Peoria Heights High School, people from EPIC, people from HISRA, people from Gateway, just a lot of different individuals.
And as a mom, how important is it to have that community of other people who have special needs?
Very important, because let them know that they are worthy of it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great fashion show. I love the book. I love the shirt. It looks like the shirt has a different illustration
It
than
does.
the book. So this is specifically...
This is last year's T-shirt.
This is last year's
Yes,
T-shirt.
ma'am.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. I wish
Yes,
you the
ma'am.
best of luck in your book sales and the fashion show.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure it is going to be great.
I can't wait. Thank you.
Of course. If you or someone you know would like to join us on In the Know, just head to 25newsnet.com, follow the features tab to In the Know, and you can submit the form there.